What's up, everybody? Welcome to Fo20tv. You know what I'm saying? Today I got a special guest in the building. Mr. Up Now is here. Mr. Ryan DeShon. How are you doing?
Man, I'm doing pretty good, bro. Doing real good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Excited.
Sir, okay, I would say how you feeling? Excited?
I'm excited.
Yes, sir. Get your rocks off, nigga. Well, first I do want to start with where you from and what was it like growing up there and how did the environment shape you?
So, I grew up in Garland. I went to school in Garland. But I spent a lot of my weekends and holidays and summers really where I grew up and was coached pretty much in East Texas in Kilgore, to be specific. And that really feel like home. I'm a country boy at heart. I love the trees. I love I love how quiet and peaceful it is. I love the slow life more than I like the fast life. And I always spend a lot of time with my elders, my great grandparents, just older people in general. And that's even my friends would be like, bro, why are you using language from like people like 60 years old?
Soul.
Yeah, I got an old soul.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I like smooth jazz. That's my favorite genre. That's
Oh shit! How old are you, nigga?
I'm 29.
Damn. Is your smooth jazz your favorite genre?
Yeah.
You're a real classy dude right here.
Yeah.
So who influenced your sound early on and who motivates you?
The first person that I fell in love with musically, pause, is Luther. Luther has some songs that I heard on the 107.5 the Oasis out here in that song. It would play him in jazz music. That was my first person. I was like, damn, I really love music because of him. Rap wise, my dad played a lot of East Coast shit, so it's a lot of Nas and Jay-Z.
Oh, okay.
A lot of Nas, Jay-Z, a touch of Scarface. Really just a lot of niggas like that. DMX.
All right. What's the first song you ever recorded?
The first song I ever recorded was Faithful with my friend Tino. The first song I wrote, though, was when I was like 7. The first song I wrote was when I was 7, and that piggybacked off me listening to Styles P. He was talking about a gun.
Yeah.
Like his gun talked to him. And I pretty much did the same thing, but in a kid-like version.
Okay. And your viral hit right now, Up Now, man. Talk about that track. What was the vibes like making that track? That's definitely one of the ones.
Bro, I heard that beat for like a year. I had the beat saved up for a year. I'm like, this shit gonna knock on my drop it. And I played with some. It was it was March of 24 when I found the beat. I wrote to it, and then I sent it to my boy T. I sent it to him, and
Shout out to you. Yes,
what you
sir.
think about these lyrics? And he was like, and I don't like this, but I like this portion of it. So I said, all right, fuck it. It's not ready yet.
Okay.
So it wasn't until January when I had a spark. I had been working on some other shit, and I'm like, I don't really like this beat no more. It ain't really catching what I want to present and give off. So I played the Up Now beat. I moved the lyrics over, and I'm like, hey, this shit worked. And then there you go. I practiced that motherfucker every fucking day for about 3 weeks.
You say fuck the bro code. How did breaking old rules help you find your own path?
How to break rules, take you on my own path.
Yeah.
But a lot of times, man, at the end of the day, people gonna do things to make them happy. So like, I used to get emotional over certain things. I used to try to be a people pleaser. And at the end of the day, that shit ain't gonna get you nowhere
At all, really.
It's just gonna create big headaches and confuse you.
Yeah,
Do nothing. It's just stressful. So I say, fuck that. I'm gonna do whatever I feel like I want to do. Niggas I thought what I was cool with, they be doing the shit they want to do. So I'm like, well, fuck it.
Yeah. Like Up Now is it's really a great track, and it's definitely not targeted to like straight hood culture. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely want you to speak on like your hometown not being your target audience, like just not focusing on being the biggest where you from, reaching out to broader audience.
I love one people that I've started to listen to a lot more now is Big Crit.
Hey,
And I love the southernness that he has.
Yes,
The same like jazz type background. Just southern, not necessarily hood, but he, you know what I'm saying. He can touch different things. So I just think about that. I'm like, I want this to be able to I need niggas a nigga in New York should be able to nod his head to this because it's not just I'm in Texas and it's not just Texas lean. You know how typical Texas music is. You know how typical Atlanta music is.
Yeah.
I try to use different words to make shit broad.
Okay. So how do you stay innovative when the game keep changing?
Staying true to myself. There's times where I'll hear some shit, I'm like, damn, I should actually do that. Then I'm like,
yeah,
that ain't necessarily me. But I can try to add it in. Like before, I'd say 2018 was when I started really doing it for real.
Yeah.
I was more on the boom bap scope, but then like with the up now beat, that's not a boom bap beat. That's more of like a southern, classical, it's a real good sample. So I'm like, you know what? I can still reinvent myself like Jay-Z does, reinvent himself all the time.
Yes, sir. Well, I definitely want to play Up Now for the people if we can. You know what I'm saying? Jam that motherfucker, give people, people that haven't heard it the first time listen right here on Fo20tv, baby. This is Ryan DeShon Up Now. Make sure y'all go get that, man. Yeah. I was down bad. Yeah, but I'm up now. There's man down there. Fingers up the law, I break those. I be posted where you can't go. Niggas say my name for a safe code. I don't call another nigga big bro, poker bro code. Anything go. I'm the team that once turn hoes. Two composed, now we 10 toes. I don't let shit have a joke. All I see is food. Pop of those. I'm a Texas nigga. Labels those. I be schooling niggas. I promise. Parlay. My bucks on the young shit. I was smoking dope and my dreams blue. Trying to think when I feel blue. For the green, I'm 59. That nigga gotta keep his pockets right. Gangbang, everybody cousin. All these better colors from my dozen. To keep it 100, I've been frank. I don't say shit except fact. I don't care about the niggas talking. Why? All them niggas tend to do is speak. What they did in 7 days, boy, I guarantee you that shit was weak. I was down bad, but I'm up now. You see the bottom when I touch down. Bitch shit, when you lash out, shit, I stay solid, never crash down. Cash now on the paper route. You see a nigga in the bag now. I was too humble, I'm a bag now. Look at that nigga, never back down. I was down bad, but I'm up now. You see the bottom when I touch down. Bitch shit, when you lash out, shit, I stay solid, never crash down. Cash now on the paper route. You see a nigga in his bag now. I was too humble, I'm a bag now. Look at that nigga, never back down. Shit like all my peers, bitch, I'm in the truth. I'm trying to put like some alcohol. I ain't wasting my breath, nigga. I ain't finna go back and forth. Shit, the strength of me is what you can't be. I ain't speaking all what you can't see. I can't help but say long. I'm a bring my love. I'm pillow talk. I don't kiss and tell. Married to the game. Because I'm a fuck. Right, but I'm back in my element. Walk in the room like an elephant. I'm on the money like the president. Not being me is your detriment. Show short temper like Devo. Dumper than scale Nemo. In a cold world, I'm a nigga fold. You click over, they on hold. Shit no, all I see is commode. My dive is a bit of phone. You go hard, go beast mode. I'm in the tracks and you beat roll. I was down bad, but I'm up now. You see the vibe when I touch down. Bitch shit, when you lash out, shit, I stay solid, never crash down. Cash now on the paper route. You see a nigga in his bag now. I was too humble, I'm a bag now. Look at that nigga, never back down. I was down bad, but I'm up now. You see the vibe when I touch down. Bitch shit, when you lash out, shit, I stay solid, never crash down. Cash now on the paper route. You see a nigga in his bag now. I was too humble, I'm a bag now. Look at that nigga, never back down. I was down bad, but I'm up now. Shit, I was down bad, but I'm up now. You see the vibe when I touch that. What's wrong? Yeah. DeShon. That motherfucker is, bro. Yeah, I appreciate that. And Buddy made beat from Memphis. Okay. So he kind of, shout out, bro. Going back to that question you initially asked me, it's kind of like hearing somebody from Memphis and then like from Texas and say, all right, I kind of, it got to be more than just for, people in my neighborhood or whatnot. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You not coming from like a street narrative. A lot of rappers lean on that. Did that ever make you feel like you had to prove yourself in a different way? Of course. Of course. Because a lot of times music is predicated, well, a lot of Southern music today is predicated off of, having some type of hood tie or gang tie or, you know how it is. But yeah, so it does, sometimes it fucks with me because it's like, damn, bro, I ain't got to make that shit to still be hard. And some people won't click on it because it's not that. Yeah. So. Nah, they gonna click on that though when they hear that motherfucker. That motherfucker hard, man. What's the funniest or wildest lesson life has taught you that stuck with you? Well, give it to me. The funniest lesson is that it can always be you.
It can always be you. A lot of times I used to talk about niggas that it's kind of personal, but I used to always talk about niggas that would have all right, celebrities. They be having all these hoes that they fuck on that just be tossed around through the industry and whatnot. You know, and I'm like, I never want to be that person that has
the hoe.
No. No. Everybody over there laughing. But
be honest.
I mean, bro, I'm not gonna say that. It's just that. It's just, shit, bro. Basically, bro, I know that when I get to where I want to get to, I'm gonna be just like the niggas I was last year.
Oh, okay. So you smash outside with the ones that you be fantasizing about all night.
Yeah,
no, I ain't not that. No matter the rap sheet, huh? Fucking rap sheet.
I see how you spun that. No. I'm not going. Not that. It's just I got somebody that's in my past that everybody just seems to want to, be interested in. Yeah, like niggas will use me as like a topic of discussion. Baby daddy on Facebook. Like,
Pillow talking ass niggas.
Niggas weird.
Yeah. Damn. Okay. So that's what it is. What does success look like for Ryan DeShon?
Success is on a simple scale, success is as simple as me being able to make a living. Paying for what I need to pay for at the crib, taking care of my fiance, taking care of my kids. That's what success, on a basic level looks like.
Okay, so what advice would you give someone grinding right now without assigning success yet?
Keep going. Mm-hmm. You got to keep going. I mean, that's cliche as hell. Everybody say keep going.
Yeah, that's cliche,
but you really got to keep going. Never give up, and then start giving yourself like a list of things that you want to knock out.
Yeah,
that's really how you stay on course, and that's when you start to see like, okay, I don't think I did anything, but I look at this piece of paper. Yeah. I did 10 different things, so I'm progressing.
Yeah. Fulfillment is a motherfucker though. Like not feeling fulfilled within your work that make you just feel trash. Well, at least me. I'm a workaholic, man.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Let me put that in my head.
Real shit. What's the hardest truth you had to swallow to grow, and what version of you did it unlock?
That's a great question. Damn, that's a good ass question.
Talk to me.
The hardest truth that I've had to accept is that I'm not a street nigga.
Ooh, okay.
I'm not a street nigga. Like, a lot of times people will put on fronts. There's jokes all the time on the internet. Oh, you just an athlete that's mad that you ain't making, so now you're in the streets. There's plenty of niggas that I know that do that shit. And for me,
was you an athlete?
Not a good one.
Okay, straight up.
Not a good one.
Straight up. Same here. That's why I'm here. Fo20tv. Shit.
But for me, it's just being comfortable with who I am. I can kick it with the quote unquote anime niggas. I can kick it with the hood niggas.
Real shit.
I can kick it with the trappers, with the athletes. I'm just I'm a jack of all trades. So that's what it unlocks. Being able to be social and be liked and be accepted by many.
Real shit. What was the moment that made you say, I'm not just trying this, I'm built for the rap game?
It got to be all the yeses I heard early on. So like at first, when you first started on the song, yeses. Like, yeses. So when I wrote the song, when I was 7, my step pops was like, "It's a good song that you wrote. You didn't use any cussing. That's real good." So that was one yes. But again, I was still scared and shy. Fast forward to high school, I used to write little poems because I had friends that was rapping. I kind of wanted to be like them. They inspired me too. I'd be like, "Oh, what you think about these lyrics?" It was like, "Oh, those are pretty good." We used to have rap battles on Twitter.
Yeah.
And so just getting validation early on from different people. Eventually, it got to the point. The actual turning point was when my cousin almost died. I wrote a poem within like a day, and then I read it to a couple people, and they all shed tears, and that's when I knew I was like, okay, man, my pen's impactful.
Real feeling, for real. What's the hill you're down, no matter how petty it is?
What's the hill I down?
Yeah, no matter how petty it is, no matter how petty it sounds.
Child support is a scam.
Child support is a scam.
Child support is a scam. Bro. That shit don't change nothing. Oh, okay, I want him to pay this money. If he ain't got the money to pay it, you put him in jail, you still gonna be without money. That shit don't change nothing at all.
Damn.
Shit is stupid, bro. That shit is stupid.
How long should someone wait if their spouse passed away? Because I seen Ryan DeShon say something about Vanessa moving on.
I was pandering, but
yeah, but now you hear life.
Nah, honestly, bro, it really depends. It depends on how proper the situation is, bro. When I watch a lot of Snap, a lot of people move on, like that.
What's like that though? Put some time frames on this thing.
Whenever.
It's
but you can't be stuck on the dead forever.
Is 5 years a long time?
5 years is enough time. 2 years might be enough to be real with you.
Straight up. Depending on that night, huh?
Yeah, just depending on that night. Shit. That's how that picture look low key. Shit, now they know I can go to this real quick.
Take advantage of the situation.
Yeah. On me, that's shit. Niggas is opportunities, bro.
That's what it's about. Dead ass, nigga. Straight up, nigga. Yeah. Would you allow a person of another race to say the N-word? Like a white person?
Man, it really depends on what mood I'm in. It really depends on what mood I'm in, bro. That shit don't, bro. I got suspended from school fighting a nigga for calling, saying the nigga word. I choked him out and I got suspended. That didn't change nothing. He still said it the next day when he came back into school. So when I was working as a server, there's this white dude. He grew up in the hood, walking around saying, "Damn, nigga, I'm mad." I'm like, "What the fuck wrong with you?" But I'm like, "No, that's how that nigga talk." So shit don't change nothing. I bait people into saying it now. There'll be white girls on Facebook. They be saying shit. I'm like, so when you share this post, did you say the word nigga? And they just
they be honest, huh?
They be like, "Stop playing." I'm like, "No, say it." Yeah, that's what I do. I'm an instigator, bro. You say it.
At this point in life in 2025 for me, man, I just feel like don't be, how to use it type shit. So if you use it in any type of way, especially in another race. So if you use the NA, the GA, like the ER a little bit, just say nigga a little bit too hard, and you get slapped. So, you know what I'm saying? Just using it the right way, but like just being around the environment I'm around each day, I hear Hispanic say it all the time, Black say it all the time. So
shit, it's damn near their word now.
Yeah, you feel me? So it ain't our word. I ain't owning the fucking word. What type of shit is that? But you know what I'm saying? Definitely respect. It ain't our word, nigga. I ain't an ignorant fool if you want to look at the definition of it. But
facts. I ain't gonna lie. I was working at Geico 2 years ago. And again, I ain't gonna get mad at nobody saying the word, but I was talking to one of my Asian coworkers, and he was like, "No, nigga." I looked at him, I say, "What?" That shit caught me off guard. I never heard an Asian say nigga till you.
So the world is changing, man. You can't let things like that hold us back. Real shit. At what point did you realize talent isn't enough? And how did that change how you move?
I realized talent wasn't enough when I was just debating sports all the time. I used to have a sports blog. So with that, people was like, "Oh, Tracy McGrady's better than Kobe, but Kobe just worked harder." So just just looking at it from that point of view, I'm like, okay, it's gonna take more than just talent, because there's plenty of niggas that's cold that don't put themselves out there. They just make a song, or they just do something.
People believe that Tracy McGrady better than Kobe.
People really believe that, bro.
Okay.
People really believe that. You don't believe that?
No.
Hey, look, I don't either, but niggas will sit there and tell you, bro, if he didn't have interest, man, that nigga ain't get past the first one, bro. He ain't trying to get that bullshit. But, just that, bro.
People better than Kobe.
It ain't.
Only two, but for me.
Today I don't feel like there's two of them.
Talk about it. Now I want to know that top five. We on top five of basketball, man.
Top five of basketball. I'm going to go back to my high school way. It's Kobe. Kobe won, because that's who I watched growing up. I didn't see the ball.
Okay, so Kobe number one.
Yeah, Kobe won. Then Bron. I didn't see the ball head guy hoop, so I'm not gonna name him.
I give Jordan the respect of his era. You better and you see the gameplay. Like he was, I've never moved. Like they call him Black Jesus. Yeah, in that era, nigga. In that era, he was damn sure Black Jesus.
He was there. I mean, but on a serious note, not trolling. It'd be Mike, Kobe, Jordan, Mike, LeBron, Kobe, Duncan, and then probably Magic or Kareem. Something like that.
Yeah, hell yeah. I fuck with that. Definitely LeBron for me, Mike. And then Kobe, Shaq.
Yeah, like that's they cold, bro. They Apex.
my fifth. My fifth would be Dead Rose.
Dead Rose?
Yeah, that's mine. Yeah. Dead Rose.
No, I thought you was like on the all-time list. He's my favorite hooper.
No, me. Yeah.
Just a favorite hooper. Is KD my favorite hooper all time?
No, KD, LeBron.
Yeah, KD is baller.
That's just my favorite top. That's my top five. You know what I'm saying? I can't say the Magics and all that because, like you said, I wasn't that interested to watch them play. So,
I feel that.
What's your toxic food trait? Your toxic fast food trait?
My toxic food trait though is just be waking up eating shit like cake in the morning. I
was about to say something.
Oh no, man, no.
Whipped cream or some shit, but yeah.
No, bro, no. I wake up eat cake, drink Dr. Pepper. I eat a lot of bullshit, bro. Fast food wise, I just eat Chick-fil-A all the time.
Chick-fil-A?
Yeah, that shit great.
You like Daisy Duke season or do you like sundress season?
Sundress season, bro. Daisy Duke's don't do nothing for me. I need the sundress.
Damn. That's a tough one for me, man. Like, I can't decide. That's why I ask somebody else.
Man, hell no, bro.
You don't like Daisy Duke? You don't like booty shorts?
Man, it's alright, but like, oh, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That shit enticing.
Nah.
What you talking about? But a sundress with no drawers on and the sun silhouette.
That's enticing. That's the real enticing.
You almost bit the microphone. That's enticing.
Not the bullshit you talking about. Yeah, that's enticing. Yeah.
Name the movie that changed your life.
I'm kind of boring when it comes to movies. I'm gonna say Great Debaters, that, Freedom Writers. All that shit just go back to writing.
No way you said Great Debaters and I graduated from Wild College.
Hey man, I mean,
it was home of the Great Debaters. I went to that school and graduated college from there.
But nah, that shit aside, Soul Plane will forever be funny to me. That's my shit.
Yeah. But how did they change your life? What the movies taught you?
Oh, so they just taught me how to. I love English, so it just kind of taught me how to debate, and how to, I really love movies that kind of touch, the blackness of America and stuff. I like that shit. You know what I'm saying? I can't lean on me another one. That shit, man. Smoke crack, bro. That's
like nigga movies.
Hey, bro. I'm ready to ride after I get done watching.
Yeah, that nigga say he ready to get in the car.
Ready to get in the car
and spin the block. Yeah. If everything was taken away tomorrow, what's the first thing you do to get by?
I guess I'm gonna go to McDonald's.
Nigga, it ain't no fucking McDonald's.
So you mean like it's just
everything is taken away? It's just you.
It's just me.
Yeah, and land and water and shit.
I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do besides land water. What? I don't know.
Animals, trees.
Man, same, bro. I ain't no naturist, dog. I'm.
This nigga would be lost in the sauce.
Yeah, I'd be lost pretty much, bro.
Yeah.
Nothing, man. I don't know.
Real shit.
I wasn't ready for that. I don't know.
Real shit.
What would you do?
Me? Well, I would definitely, get one with nature and try to build me, a little hut or some shit and
just take me home.
Give me some pets and shit.
Just take me.
I'll be out there trying to get some exotic pets. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Man, you had it. I'll be ready to go.
I'll be trying to fuck with some shit out there. I ain't gonna lie to you. Lemur or something, then give me some shit.
The hell no, bro. Just take me home, boy.
I fuck with animals and shit.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, okay. I have a huge dog in there.
What kind?
German Shepherd Husky.
I got a husky. My husky get on my nerves, bro.
How big is it?
She is just 70 pounds. She ain't that big.
Bruce is like 130, 133.
God, yeah, keep him in bed, bro.
Yeah, no bullshit. I'm not playing.
That's a big ass dog.
Yeah. Huge, man.
God damn. You got it from Russia? Where you get that dog?
I got that nigga from East Texas. The nigga who you want to know. God, he bred like them football niggas out there.
Shit. Cornfield.
Niggas out there can fucking play some ball, goddamn. Shit.
That's it, man. Hell no. I don't know what I do if my dog was that big.
Yeah. I love my dog, bro. You got like a collaboration that you did that was like your favorite and a dream collaboration that you haven't had?
I don't have no collaboration that's my favorite right now. I lied. I do have one, but me and that person haven't really seen eye to eye. But it's called Cry. That was hard. That motherfucker was hard, and it's I loved it so much because I wrote I pretty much wrote the hook. He changed some of the words up because there's certain things that he doesn't like to say. But that aside, I love that song because it meant a lot and it captured a real good moment of why I say fuck child support. But so yeah, it'll probably be that and like a dream collaboration. There's so many, bro. Chris Brown is the easiest one to say because I know it's gonna get heard.
Get to the bag, yeah.
Before the Kendrick shit, I would have said Drake, for a hook.
What? I'm still listening to Drake over Kendrick.
I mean, bro. I mean, I do too, but like, you do a lot of whole shit, bro. Yeah. They both do a lot of whole shit. To be real with you, but like, hey, Drake do a lot of whole shit.
yeah, sure shit.
I mean, I need a Jay-Z verse.
So you got some shit you want to get off your chest, Mr. Ryan Sean?
I got a few things I can get off my chest. Yeah, I got a few things.
What's some shit you want to speak on?
Honestly, bro, I just feel like a lot of times when it comes to localism and music, people, tend to get upset over things that they might actually be true. They might be valid. And it's like, damn,
straight up.
If somebody being honest, I don't feel like there should be any ill will. Like I said earlier when you was asking me the first couple questions, you was going over the lyrics about the, bro code and all that extra stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
I have people in Dallas that don't like me, in my music. Like, they don't like me because of music. And it's like, I ain't do shit. I'm humble. I don't really step on nobody's toes, but they always just...
How do you take criticism, though?
If you say my shit, if you say it sucks or you give me something to work on, I'm going to say, all right, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm going to say, all right, cool.
But the hate is part of it, too. How do you combat hate?
The hate... so it's geared differently. It's really geared differently. I know people that'll to slight me. They're like, "Oh, your brother's still better than you," or like when they, or when they listen to my brother's stuff, they'll say, "Oh yeah, your brother better than you are." And it's like you ain't got to say that to big up. You know what I'm saying? I think that is a form of hate to its own right. But honestly, bro, I just like I said, I can take criticism. It all depends on how it's delivered. That's communication right there.
Mm-hmm.
Things are received differently depending on how you deliver.
Yeah.
I'd say, bro, that's funny. You like, man, that shit wasn't that funny. If I got super duper loud and make you like, oh, that shit was funny. You know what I'm saying? So it's
shit, perception of motherfucker, having that mental and having that mind right there, perception of motherfucker. So it's all how you perceive this shit. So you can make a joke about it. Did it really get to you? And does it have value? Does it have value in your life now?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So that's hard, man. Anything else?
We got some new music on the way.
Yes, sir.
Father 2 coming soon. I got a jersey that has, the name of the album on the back of it. I got a couple of those. Probably gonna start getting a couple more, selling that as merch.
Yeah. You gonna take the shirt off and put the
I got you. I can do that.
On the camera, I see it on the back, and now I'm like, you gotta show the camera down, nigga. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Is it available to cop?
Not yet. No, give me a couple months. I have a few. So I got one that's black and gold too, and I got this one. And then my first project that I ever made, Insufficient Funds, I got a jersey for that too. That's what kind of inspired the idea.
I need deals on a black and gold one for professional reasons.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's easy. Yeah. But yeah, Father 2 on the way. That's going to be that shit gonna be a classic. I'm gonna go ahead and say that shit gonna be a fucking classic.
Yeah. I definitely is it vibes like up now?
Yeah, it definitely has some vibes like that on it for sure.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Real shit, man. Damn. Fatherhood, though.
Oh yes.
Like, what is that like? Before we get that's the last thing I'm asking around the show.
It's dope. I enjoy it. Coming from a family where there was a lot of negativity surrounding, the men in my family.
Yeah.
Whether it's grandpas, whether it's stepdad, my dad, you know what I'm saying? Uncles, all that stuff.
Man.
I want to be a lot better than that, and I think that I'm doing a damn good job at that.
Same here, bro. Everything you said, man, I could have said it the same, and it meant the same. You know what I'm saying?
With my eldest, me and her mom are together. I remember when we was going through the steps to have her and whatnot. There was a lot of doubt about he ain't gonna do this, he ain't gonna be there, he ain't gonna do this, that, and that. I had one point in time where I was just super down bad. I didn't have no whip. I was down bad, and then I didn't have no I didn't really have no job that was bringing in no money. Like I would Uber to my job, $30, and then I'd go to work, new restaurant, make 25. You know, so now I got to work a double, and then that double only bringing me $15 more. So now so I'm barely breaking even. So I didn't see my daughter for like a month, and that raised like, oh yeah, you gotta, I need more help. You're gonna go on child support, this, that, and that. But like, fast forward to now, roles are kind of, changed a little bit.
Hard work, man.
And it's I do this. That's what I want to do. I want to have a kid. I'm gonna do
it. Yeah. Hey, yes sir. You love fatherhood.
Facts.
Hey man. Yeah,
Facts.
Real shit, man.